Guys, you are struggling with the formula. You cannot memorize the formula of standard deviation. So now how to do this particular solution means this question is to be solved. Okay, so how to do solve this without memorizing formula. If I don't know formula, then how to solve it? Simple. Just remember these steps, follow these steps, you will get your answer at the end of the standard deviation for ungrouped data. Number one step, you will be given this data in exam. Just take the data, and the very first step is write down the data, give it the name X. The very second step is take the mean of this data. Now, how to take the mean? Very simple. Add all these, you will get 14, and then divide by the number of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points we have, then divide it. Okay, so you will get the result, that is 8 hereby for our this particular data. Then just put this value in front of this particular column. Okay, now this is your first column X, give it the name X bar. Okay, put it here. In the next step, just find the difference of these two. Why? Because we are talking about the deviation. Deviation means how far how far is your value actually different, having difference from your particular point. So here in this particular discussion, we have this data. This data is having a mean. Mean is having a difference from this. So we actually want to find how much the difference is there of the data points with the mean. So that's it, simple. Take the difference between these two. In the deviation, we actually talk about the difference. You can give it this column the name difference or the deviation. Okay, D. We represent this by the symbol D. This is actually the X minus X bar, means data minus mean. Data is 6, data point 6 minus mean is 8. 6 minus 8 is minus 2. 7 minus 8 is minus 1, because minus 1 comes here because of the reason that minus 8 is actually a bigger number than the preceding one, this one. So then we have the next one, 8 minus 8, 0. 9 minus 8, 1. 9 is bigger than 8. Okay, that's why we get here 1. 10 minus 2. 10 is bigger, so we get 2. Now the next step is just simple. Just take the square of these values. You will get this. 2 2s are 4. Minus vanished. Why? Because minus multiply minus is plus. The same goes here. 1, 0, 1. 2 2s are 4. This is actually the 4-step method. Just write down the data points. Take the mean of all this. Then just take the difference of this particular, these two columns. And then just in the fourth step, take the square of this particular difference. This will be called as D square, or actually simple, the square of the D is a square of this particular column. Now then just go for this particular step. What will you do here? By just sum these all and divide by the number of observations, number of points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points we have, then just divide it by 5. So you will get the value that is called the variance. Now this will be called the variance. So when you get the value of the variance, that is v is equal to 2, then just take the square root of the variance, that is under root 2 or under root v. Under root v is actually called standard deviation, simple. So now this is our standard deviation, and when we solve under root 2, we will get 1.41. So under root v is standard deviation, under root v, this one, v, if we take under root, so under root v will be called as standard deviation. So this is your standard deviation, and the result is in front of you when we solve this, so we'll get 1.41. So square root of variance is standard deviation, and the square root of 2 is 1.41. So you get the result that is actually the standard deviation. So this is how 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and then we have variance, and at the end we have standard deviation. So if you need further explanation for that, we have another video in which we have explained each step in a little bit detailed manner. So you can watch that one also. That's it all. Thank you for watching.